Welcome to Grave Words, where your screen becomes a portal to nightmares. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, tap like, and leave a comment below if you make it to the end of tonight's story. Because this one, it's not about a haunted house, or a cursed doll, or even some ancient evil. It's about a room that didn't exist until someone hit play. Tonight's story is called The Static Room. It all started with a camcorder. Not a fancy one, just a dusty old Sony Handycam from the late 90s, the kind you'd find in a box marked "Dad Stuff in the Garage." It was sitting at a garage sale on the edge of town, on a table between a lava lamp and a stack of Backstreet Boys CDs. Zach spotted it first. He was always into retro tech, cameras, record players, stuff with buttons and switches that clicked. He picked it up, blew off a thick layer of dust, and smiled. "Dude, this thing's got tapes in it." The rest of us, me, Kyle, and Danny, crowded around. "What's on it?" Danny asked. Zach popped the battery in. Shockingly, it worked. The little screen lit up with that familiar blue tint, and the tape inside started rewinding. On the label of the cassette was one handwritten word: "Play Alone." We all kind of laughed at it. "Typical horror movie vibe, right?" Zach said. "I'm watching this thing tonight, alone, like it says." That night, we got a text from him. "Guys, this is insane. There's a room on this tape that doesn't exist." We thought he was screwing with us, until he sent a screenshot. It showed a grainy image of a small white room. Bare walls, no windows. But the weird part? It looked familiar. Like something out of a dream. He texted again. "It's like, the angles are wrong. The corners don't line up." I paused it and swear the camera moved by itself. My lights flickered. "This is legit creepy." We told him to stop messing with us. Then he stopped responding. We didn't hear from Zach for 2 days. No messages, no posts, no calls. On day 3, we showed up at his place. The door was unlocked. His phone was sitting on the couch, dead. His laptop was open on a paused Discord screen. Last message sent: "The room is here." His camcorder sat in the middle of the living room floor. Tape still inside. But Zach? Gone. No signs of struggle. No evidence he'd even left. His car was still parked out front. We called the cops. They filed a report, opened an investigation. But after 2 weeks, Zach Holloway was officially marked as a missing person. That's when Kyle made the first big mistake. He took the camcorder home. He said he just wanted to check the footage, see what Zach had seen, maybe find a clue to where he'd gone. He didn't even make it to midnight before he called us. I picked up and immediately heard static. Then Kyle's voice, shaking. "There's something in the tape." I paused it, but it kept playing. "The room, it's in my hallway, man. It's in my house." I told him to get out. "Leave the house. Bring the tape and come to me." He didn't respond. Just breathing. Then a whisper, low, distant. "It sees me." Then silence. We found Kyle's apartment empty. Same scene. Lights on, food half-eaten on the table, the camcorder in the middle of the living room floor, and on his TV screen, a paused frame. The static room. But now there was something new. In the back corner of the room, a figure, faceless, blurred, like someone had tried to scrub it from the tape. Only its outline remained. That was enough. Danny was done. He wanted to burn the tape. Smash the camcorder, throw the whole thing in a lake. But I wasn't ready. I'm not sure if it was grief or guilt or just obsession. Zach was my best friend, and Kyle and I had been close since high school. They didn't just vanish. This thing, this room, had taken them. And I had to understand how. So I did the unthinkable. I played the tape. It started simple. White walls, static hum in the background. The camera tilted, slowly panning left and right as if scanning the space. There were no doors, no windows, no furniture. Just a box of a room. But as I watched, it shifted. The corners deepened. Shadows pooled unnaturally. And in the static, I started hearing something. A voice, distant, glitchy, like a broken transmission. "Do you see it yet?" My heart nearly stopped. "Because the voice?" It sounded like Zach. Then the camera zoomed in against my control. It focused on a dark corner. And out of the grain, a figure emerged. Same blurred outline. No face, no eyes, just distortion. Then my room's lights flickered. The screen on my laptop flashed black, and behind me, I heard footsteps. I turned off the camcorder. Hard. Unplugged everything, shut every light, sat in silence for hours. When I finally built the nerve to rewind the tape, it had changed. Now the room had a chair in the middle, and in the chair, someone sitting. Head down, Zach. That was the last straw. I called Danny, told him everything. He didn't say a word. Just showed up at my place with a hammer and a can of gasoline. I'm not playing games with this thing. We smashed the camcorder, took the tape to an empty lot and burned it to ash. That night, I slept like a corpse. But the room didn't go away. Not for me. It started appearing on my computer, in dreams, reflections, even in shadows cast by my own furniture. I'd look at a blank wall, and suddenly, for a flash, I'd see the outline of that room, flickering in and out like a glitch in my vision. Sometimes I'd wake up with static in my ears. My phone would buzz, showing corrupted video thumbnails with titles like Recausen 1 Static Room MP4, even though I'd deleted all my footage, even though the camcorder was gone. One night, I found a note on my kitchen counter, written in shaky handwriting. The room remembers. Danny disappeared a week later. No trace. His phone was mailed back to me. In the gallery, one new video, a low-resolution clip, 2 seconds long. It showed the static room, and him, sitting in the chair now. Head down, unmoving. That was 6 months ago. I've moved 3 times, changed numbers, got rid of all tech. But no matter where I go, the room follows. Sometimes I see it on strangers' TVs in store windows. Sometimes in dreams. Sometimes, like now, I see it in reflections while I'm recording this story. I can't stop it. But maybe I can warn you. If you find an old camcorder, if you see a tape labeled Play Alone, don't rewind it. Don't watch it. And whatever you do, don't pause it. Because that's when it sees you back. If you made it to the end of tonight's story, thank you for being here. Make sure to subscribe, like, and drop a comment below. But before you go, turn off your screen, check your walls, and ask yourself, did you hear static just now? Because if you did, you're not alone anymore.